those are just the first images. Think about the many years of images and other things we're going to learn with this telescope about potentially habitable planets. We're going to learn a lot of that over time, not just the first images.
From capturing an exoplanet to collecting spectacular details of cosmic cliffs, and discovering stars on the cusp of going supernova, to making new discoveries beyond the limits of this universe, the James Webb Telescope is on a huge mission to discover what humans could never imagine. At the moment, the telescope is 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, in the second Lagrange point region, which will keep it cool and shielded from Earth's heat and light. And a few weeks ago, the James Webb Telescope made a terrifying discovery at the edge of the universe, giving us the window to delve deep into our cosmic journey and find if the multiverse theory is right or not. But the question is how the Webb telescope made this astonishing discovery, how it is proving many theories wrong, and how it's going to unravel the mysteries we never heard before. Let's explore everything in this video. It's a state-of-the-art space telescope ever launched and constructed in the history of NASA. The jwst is named after NASA's former administrator, James E. Webb, and is considered a joint project of NASA, the European Space Agency, ESA, and the Canadian Space Agency, CSA. It's made of a 6.5-meter segmented primary mirror, unlike its successor Hubble Space Telescope, which had a 2.4-meter mirror. The James Webb Space Observer is far more advanced made than the Hubble Space and is greatly optimized for observations in the infrared range that further enables it to cross dusty clouds and witness the amazing sights of the birth of stars, study distant galaxies, and even examine the atmospheres of exoplanets. The 1.5 million kilometer locations also make all the impossible missions of jwst possible by protecting it from unnecessary heat to ensure ultra-sensitive and precise observations. The revealing of such a groundbreaking telescope to be sent into space holds tremendous importance for the field of astronomy and space exploration. It has enabled a number of scientists to address the question that was never answered due to the limited space reach of prior telescopes. The initial idea for such a telescope was revealed in the 1990s as a follow-up to the Hubble Space Observer to build a more powerful infrared telescope. However, after several consecutive years of planning its theoretical concept, the construction of the James Webb Space Telescope began in 2002. It wasn't easy to build such an advanced observing machine, considering the scientists faced a series of challenges. jwst's primary mirror comprises 8 hexagonal segments that had to be meticulously crafted and tested to ensure precise measurement and smooth operation. It has a sun shield similar to the size of a tennis court, designed to protect its sensitive equipment from sunlight. The technological advancements within this telescope are far beyond your imagination. It's perfect for every aspect. It was the biggest obstacle to fold the telescope to fit inside the launch vehicle and then send it accurately into space. Engineers had to deploy innovative mechanisms to unfold the tennis court-sized sun shield and position the mirror segments precisely, which would occur automatically after launch. Other than the technological advancement, the scientists also had to involve a lot of techniques to ensure its utmost safety during the launch. This joint project not only distributes the financial burden of the prestigious World Space Agency, but also plays a huge role in gathering multiple space agencies' collective knowledge and expertise. Since the day of its launch, the James Webb Space Telescope has been on a mission to make astonishing discoveries. In December 2022, this space observer found the most distant galaxies in the universe that has ever seen. Those galaxies are located 13.4 billion light-years away, which hints that they were formed just 350 million ago after the Big Bang. Such distant galaxies are named GNZ11 and GNZ13, which shocked everyone to the core because scientists previously believed that galaxies could not form so early in the universe. It was a theory that galaxies needed time to cool down and coalesce, but JWST discoveries marked the hypotheses wrong with the evidence that these galaxies were already well-formed just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. However, this hidden space gems finding also raises many questions lately. Firstly, how in space the GNZ11 and GNZ13 were able to form this early. It also suggests that the universe may have been expanding and cooling more rapidly than previously thought. The JWST's NIRCam instrument helped capture the images of the galaxies with its infrared light application. This is important because the light from these galaxies has been redshifted, which means that the universe's expansion has stretched it out. The redshift helps to shift these lights into the infrared spectrum, which makes it almost impossible to detect them without the James Webb Space Telescope. Another factor that previous telescopes could not have seen them is their size. Yes, the faraway galaxies in the cosmos are very small, fainted and dim. That's why the Hubble Space Telescope was also unable to capture them, and it was only made possible through the extraordinarily advanced technologies in James Webb Space Observer. However, one hypothesis that says how GNZ11 and GNZ13 were formed this early in the universe is that they were formed in cold, dark matter halos. This cold dark is a hypothetical matter believed to make up about 85% of matter in the universe. They are very clumpy and faint, which makes them serve as seeds for galaxy formation. Though we can also say that these galaxies were formed in the mini-halos, that's a dusty, small, dense clumps of matter thought to exist in the early universe. Mini-halos are also considered the earliest birthplace of stars and galaxies. Despite these theories, James Webb Space Telescope discovered galaxies are raising new questions every day within the scientific community. The more they dig deeper into its formation, the more mysteries about the Big Bang are uncovered. With its innovative mechanism and technological instruments, the James Webb Telescope also made some more shocking discoveries at the edge of our breathtaking universe. The discovery of water vapors in the atmosphere of WASP-96b marked a great significance in history. The WASP-96b is an exoplanet 100 light-years away from the Earth's surface, and discovering water within its atmosphere is a good indicator that the planet could be habitable. The finding of this essential source was actually made possible through its NIRCam instrument. That's basically a spectrograph help measure the light emitted by an object. The JWST could identify the water vapor by studying the light spectrum from WASP-96b. One of the most beautiful images from the Webb telescope is the cosmic cliffs. This space observer is unleashing new boundaries daily with its shocking discoveries, and Cosmic Cliff is among its best findings so far. They are basically a region of star formation in the CARINA Nebula, and are named after their resemblance with cliffs that the winds and radiation from nearby stars have carved. The James Webb Telescope's images have sparked more enthusiasm among scientists to search for more incredible details about the region, including the presence of young stars, protoplanetary disks, and dust clouds. The images are considered one of the best and most detailed images of the region ever taken, which is also helping astrophysicists understand how the stars and planets actually came into existence inside the giant space. Another exciting discovery that jwst made beyond the cosmos was a supernova remnant called Wish Upon a Star. This remnant is located within the CARINA Nebula, about 7,600 light-years from Earth. Its name, Wish Upon a Star, is quite unique, but it is owed to its shooting star-like shape that the Jews love sightseeing. The supernova remnant was actually discovered by a team of astronomers led by Dr. Thomas P. Robitaille of the University of Arizona, who used the JWST's NIRCam instrument to study the CARINA Nebula when they came across the supernova remnant. It's about 10 light-years long and 5 light-years wide, and is believed to have come into existence by the massive explosions of a star that is 20 times the mass of the Sun. It's still considered young and continuously expanding. Even the discoverer believes that the supernova remnant exploded about 1,000 years ago. Despite this, the James Webb Space Telescope made another spectacular cosmic discovery. It revealed a massive galaxy cluster located about 4.3 billion light-years from Earth called Pandora's cluster. This discovery is considered very interesting since the cluster is undergoing a significant merger. Two central galaxies within this Pandora are colliding and merging, causing a lot of activity inside. The jwst also revealed the never-ever-seen detailed images about the cluster that hint at hundreds of distant galaxies being lensed by the cluster. The discovery provides new insights into the formation and evolution of galaxy clusters, further enabling scientists to discover beyond infinity. As time passes by, the James Webb Telescope continues on its journey to explode the scientific community with more groundbreaking discoveries in the universe. If you also want to stay updated with the latest space updates, like this video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to tell us if you are also astonished by the spectacular images from jwst.